Okay, gentlemen, let's talk about if there's a difference between the SSBs of Army and Navy. See, many of my uh, classmates and many of my friends have asked me this question that if your interview at NSB Visakhapatnam and 12 SSB Bangalore, which are for Navy, and for 31 and 32 SSB Kapurthala, which is for Army, are they different? Do you face any different questions in if you compare your interview of Army and Navy? See, my friends, the answer is very simple. There is no such major difference. There is no major difference. Uh, Although the minute differences which I noticed in the interviews of Army and Navy is first is the strength. You can expect strength of around 100 to 120 in Navy, while in Army you can expect strength of around 500 to 600. That's a minimum range, that's a minimum strength I'm saying. I have seen so many track records where students breach 800 marks for Army, I'm saying, for SSC and TGC entry, but direct entries, they breach 800 marks. So you can expect strength around that. But for Navy, before this INET exam, before Navy started conducting its own exam, INET, before that, they shortlist students on the basis of their percentage. And I myself had been shortlisted for Navy before this INET exam 5 times, in which I qualified 4 times. I got screened in 4 times from uh, 3 times from 12 SSC Bangalore and 1 time from NSB Visakhapatnam, and then I again cleared INET exam twice, out of which I managed to get screened in uh, only once, again from NSB Visakhapatnam. But one thing which I noticed recently when I went to INET exams to NSB Visakhapatnam, the strength was around 200 to 250. So you can expect strength of around this 200 mark in this INET exam, because many of you, the INET exam is not that tough. Many of the students are clearing. I myself had cleared this INET exam twice. So many of the students are clearing it, and you can expect strength around that. But in Army, that's just opposite of, if you compare in terms of strength, they have excess strength, and the cutoff is also not that much. So many of the students qualify for giving the interviews of this TGC and SSC. Although if you go through the CDS entry or means CDS, if you qualify CDS, the strength you can expect is around 60 to 60. That's a golden opportunity, I would say. That's a golden opportunity for Army if you are going to Army interview through CDS. So that's a golden opportunity for you. But if you are going through TGC or SSC entry, the strength is around 500 to 600. You can expect that. Second difference which I noticed is the screening ratio. I would say if 100 to 120 students are reporting to Bangalore board, let's take an example, out of which 30 to 40 get screened in, which I have seen from my Bangalore experience. 30 to 40 students for Navy, they get screened in, while if you compare to Army interviews, they you will find out just 25 to 30 get screened in out of the strength of 500 to 600. So this is the major difference between the interviews of Army and Navy. So the screening ratio is, I would say, the screening ratio is much more higher in comparison for Navy in comparison to Army board. And third most important thing which I noticed is, suppose Bangalore has Army as well as Navy board. So the interviewer, suppose a student appeared for 12 SSB, and there's a high possibility that he might be shifted. The interviewer of 19 SSB, he might conduct his interview, the student of 12 SSB Bangalore, of 12 SSB. So there is high possibility. You can expect that. While in Army, the interviewers are same. Your interviews will be conducted by your president or vice president. There is no such thing, which I noticed. This is not a necessary case that it's always done like this. It's not like that. but I have seen what I have seen in my experience. I'm sharing that, right? So as such, these are the minute difference which I noticed between means differences which I noticed in the SSBs of Army and Navy. But there is no such major difference. There is no such major difference. There is nothing like that. If you get screened in from a Navy interview, you will easily manage to get screened in from Army Army interview as well, because once you have developed this habit of getting screened, you are going to get screened in from any SSB, whether you go for Army, Navy, or Air Force. Exception is Coast Guard, right? Coast Guard, I had a really bad experience with Coast Guard. Exception, I'm telling you, that is the exception case. Coast Guard is the exception case. I don't know how they are conducting exams. I had means that's a bad experience with Coast Guard. Just ignore Coast Guard, right? Hope you like this video, and I had been looking at the stats, and I have been noticing that many of you are watching my YouTube channel and not subscribing it. Please, I'm very opportunistic. Means not opportunistic. I'm very optimistic with my this YouTube channel. I'm planning to bring my Colonel Sir on this channel, and that can be only possible if you guys subscribe it, because at least before telling my Colonel Sir that please enlighten our student, before that I must have some 500 to 600 subscriber, right? So please subscribe to my channel. It hardly takes a second. Just press the red button which is I think downwards. Just press it, right? uh, hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.